your amusement. Home of the lights, telling the world we're tight. Tune in on Tuesday nights, and we gon' get it right. Hot blazing topics that get you rockin', and with our ghetto catered news, ain't no stopping. It's the Fire Show, hosted by Gildan. Turn up the radio.
Hello world, how's everybody doing today? Y'all looking for who? Y'all heard what the song said is Gildan, but do I like Gildan? I think I'm a little couple of shades darker than you. But guess what? I'm here today because why? It is all about the men folk today as we talk about it. It's about the men. We in the building. We're going to be shining bright. We're going to be shining loud. We're going to be shining all that good stuff, yo. Thank you. Welcome one, welcome all to the Fire Show. I will be your host for the day. I am Lorenzo, formerly known as the co-host of the year, but I'm going to be your host for the day. I know y'all probably looking for Miss Yilda. She's not in the building today. She's going to be actually doing my job. My normal regular job that I normally be doing, Miss Yilda will be doing. She is going to be the fake program director today. The fake one. Because y'all already know, and y'all see it says dope, because I'm dope. Dope men in radio. That's what it is. I'm a dope man in radio, and I'm doing my thing here today. And I'm so glad that you're here and that you're joining me. And yeah, she's gonna go in today, guys, because I always go in. Just everybody, just keep a mindful watch of the ticket tape. I guess we're playing the song one more time. I don't know what's going on, but we're hearing that song again. All right, yeah. Thank you, everybody. Welcome to the Fire Show, where we bring the heat to the word on the street. Once again, y'all just don't understand the background that we go through. Now I see when she be going through stuff and she be looking. And anyway, but I'm glad to have you guys here. Thank you for joining us. We're here each and every Tuesday from 6 to 8 Central Standard Time, 7 to 9 Eastern Standard Time, and we're here from 4 to 6 Pacific Time. That's over there in the West Coast. That's over there where they're doing some things over there. But anyway, I'm glad you're here, Ballet. I just have something to talk about right now, just to get it off my chest. And I know the reason why I'm here right now is it was ordained. It was ordained for me to come here to talk to you guys after the Knicks game was last night. So as we know, sports, yes, we're going to get into the national holidays. But first, let me just say, it is so crazy what happened to the New York Knicks last night. If anybody was watching the game, you already know. I mean, come on now, 20-something foul shots, and come on now. The rest was definitely cheating. Then you had y'all president in Madison Square Garden. Why? I have no idea. He just dampened the whole field, dampened everything. So I don't even know why the president of the United States was in Madison Square Garden last night. I think that was the problem. That was part of the problem of the Knicks losing, because he sucked all the energy out of the building. And but anyway, and then when Wemby shoved by the neck Bronson, and that wasn't a tech tool to get him out the game, and he laughed. Oh man, listen, my boy. What's his name? Stephon Strawberry. He said he's going to get his back. He's going to get his back. Trust and believe he's going to get his back. But anyway, enough about the Knicks. I mean, I love the Knicks. I need you to go like, share, comment. Today, we're going to have a great topic. If y'all know, it's unfiltered. We not holding nothing back. and it's the men's perspective. So it's unfiltered, and we're gonna have a great conversation. I got a good panel of men that's gonna be coming in here. I got it from the young to the old, and we're gonna be talking about everything imaginable under the sun. So, guys, let's go into the national holidays with Yielded. Oops, Lorenzo. As y'all can see, the ticker tape going across. And anyway, today national holiday is Call Your Doctor Day. I'm going to repeat that to those in the back. Call Your Doctor Day. And I hope someone called their doctor today after I yelled and hung up the phone and said, call the doctor. But I'm going to find out if they made an appointment to go to that doctor today. But we ain't going to talk about it. But today is Call Your Doctor. So, if you need to go get a physical, do something, call your doctor, make an appointment. You always got to get checked. I mean, not even just physical, but mental. If you need to go see your therapist, go sit down on the couch somewhere, go see your therapist. It's okay. I approve therapists. Therapy. Couch laying. Okay. He said it's a girl. He said it's a girl. Well, congratulations, Miss Yielded. You have a girl. You're the new Mary. But anyway, the next is Forklift Safety Day. Forklift Safety Day. That's when people driving the forklifts and running into, I know y'all seen it on YouTube where they in the warehouse and they trying to spin it around and then they running into all the stuff and knocking down everything. Be safe out there. Please be safe out there. The next one is for the women. It's No Apologies Period Day. I give that to you women. It says No Apologies Period Day. And I'm just going to leave that where it is and I'm going to move on. To me, it's called Meal Prep Day. National Meal Prep Day, which I don't do. I wonder if my guests in the back actually prep meals. Some of them probably do. Some of them probably don't, but we're going to see today what they really do. And for us big backers, today is Strawberry Rhubarb Pie Day. Anybody have a strawberry rhubarb pie? I don't think I even had a rhubarb pie. I didn't know what it was. Big packs don't prep. We don't prep. No, we just eat. We go in there and we eat and we dine sumptuously. We go there and make sure everybody else is prepping the food and making sure the food is good. Now, if the food ain't good, then we're gonna tell you about it. I'm just saying. But anyway, guys, that's it. There's nothing else to talk about for the national holidays today. But that's our national holidays with Yielded Oops Lorenzo. But if you hear the sound of my voice right now, because I need you guys to really like and share. Get your friends in there. Get your male friends in there, your husbands. Get your boyfriends, your wannabe boyfriends, your boo things, your whatever you want to call these gentlemen. Get them in here to this room, man, so we can have this great conversation because we're going to have a great conversation, man. Like I said, it's unfiltered, the men's perspective. Unfiltered. That means we're going to be careful what comes out our mouths, but we're not going to be careful what we say. It's just how we say it. We're going to be gentle. We're going to be nice, but we're going to say what we have to say because that's what we're going to be built on today. I'm just saying. So, yeah. But back to them Knicks. Anyway, we're going to be winning tomorrow night. The Knicks are going to win. We're going to go up 3-1, and then we're going to go to San Antonio, and then we're going to beat them over there in San Antonio, and then we're going to bring the chip home. And I want the New York Knicks to go over there, beat them in their home, in their own home. Beat them. I mean, beat them bad. But anyway, I digress. I'm just going to be cool today and not talk about the Knicks and my disappointment with the referee and everything like that. So let's move on. Okay, yeah. Hey, guys. I know y'all like dedicated news, right? Do you not like the dedicated news? We have a person that is ghetto, but he's a newscaster. It's our cousin Al. And he's going to be coming up momentarily. He's not coming up right now, but he's coming up momentarily. And before we actually bring him on, we have some people that's in the back. And I'm going to bring a couple of them out right now so we can talk about something that's real dear to my heart. Ladies and gentlemen, the CEO of the company, Pastor J. Bring him on. Let's go. Pastor Jack.
Oh, I didn't see you there.
What?
Oh, I was getting a good read.
Oh,
yeah, a little different. Check out my men's devotional.
Yeah. Speaking of which, yes,
men's awareness. Yeah,
let everybody know that you have a book out.
But I'll let them first know. Hey, everybody, it's Pastor Jay. I always got something to say. I'm here being a guest, and it is weird being a guest. And so I'm gonna just go with the flow.
Okay, it shouldn't feel weird to be a guest. I mean, you was a guest on my show the other week.
Yeah.
So you should be comfortable now.
You're right.
Because Pastor Jay always got something to say.
You know what?
Yeah.
Hopefully the Knicks win just because you said that. See, God got favor on your side.
Exactly. Saying. I don't even know what happened to my background. My background black, but anyway, I'm just gonna say, I don't know what my Knicks stuff is. I had the Knicks up there in the background.
Message.
There you go.
See?
Look. Ask and you shall receive. Ask and you shall receive. And now we got another gentleman, and the reason why I put the he was still pushing buttons. Stop pushing buttons. Okay, so I have another gentleman that's in the background that's I'm about to bring out. He is a dear, dear friend to me for many, many years. I mean, like I could, how you ever have somebody that you can talk to, and then you ain't got to talk to them for about a few months, and then when you call them up, you can always pick up the conversation again.
Yeah, I got a few friends like that.
Exactly. This is one of my best friends, man. And I don't have too many of them. I only really got 2, maybe 4, depends on the day. But but we're gonna bring him out here. And the reason why I bring him out here, and the reason why I wanted the Knicks to be up there, because he think I'm not a Knicks fan, and I don't know why. I used to be a Brooklyn Net fan until they got Bridges. And then when they stole Bridges, I just came across the waters and said, hey, I'm gonna be a Knicks fan. And Bronson been out there doing this thing. Ladies and gentlemen, the biggest Knicks fan that I know, Gene. Bring Gene up in here. My guy. What's going on with you?
What's going on, brother?
I'm good, man. How you feel?
I think the funny part is that Gene said that he wasn't a Knicks fan because he over here being a New Jersey Net fan, aka Brooklyn Nets fan.
No, I was. Until they took Bridges. They took Bridges away. So when Bridges went to the New York Knicks, guess what? I became a Bronson fan with Bridges. I'm just saying.
It sounds like you're a LeBron fan.
I'm not. Far from a LeBron fan. No.
But that's what they do with LeBron. Everybody's a Laker fan because they follow LeBron from wherever he was at because he's been to 50. He been on he got almost every jersey.
You know what? You know what? Somebody actually has a LeBron James New York Knicks jersey. I don't know where they get that from, but they had it. It says James and it said number 23 on the back of it. And we ain't got a James number 23. So somebody was like, burn that one. Anyway, but yeah. So James, quickly before we get into this dedicated news, how do you feel about what happened last night? Because you was a diehard Knicks fan like me.
Yeah, see, I had to take a deep breath on that one, man, because, a certain individual showed up, and they built a wall around Madison Square Garden where none of the watch party could happen that was happening previously.
Mm-hmm.
So a certain energy was in the place that wasn't there previously.
Yeah, the energy was literally taken out.
And the calls are ridiculous. I mean, Coach Mike Brown, he said it after the game. He said, listen, maybe we were fouling. He said, but for them to get 24 foul calls to our 8, that's a problem. And when that whole thing with Brunson, when he mushed him, I mean, it doesn't get any more blatant than that. And they didn't call that, but then they called a flagrant foul on Brunson on the closeout on, who was it? Not Champagne. It was a Castle. I forgot who it was. No, it was Champagne.
Yeah, whatever. Champagne, Plain, in the rain, whatever his name
his name is.
That guy, yeah.
They called it flagrant on that. And I'm like, come on, man. It's just, it was so much that was going against them. And my thing was, and I said, prior to it, if they,
he is orange.
We thought because he was orange. This is a comment, guys. That's why we laughing for everybody in podcast land, radio land. He thought because he was orange, his presence was okay. He had a blue suit on.
He did have a blue suit on.
Exactly.
He was matching the colors.
He was matching, and his hair was
but did you see how stupid he looked? I'm sorry, but he looked stupid when he was saluting, when he was doing that. You like,
yeah.
he just sitting around there.
Like, he just got off the boat.
So it was horrible last night, but I can't put it all on that contributed to the loss. But the Knicks, they didn't have the focus. Like going into the half, they had great momentum. They were clicking. But that second half, San Antonio came out and the Knicks just never recovered. And I put the blame on Brunson. We can blame the referees and whatnot, but Brunson did too much dribbling. He did too much.
Well, yeah. I gotta say this. Like I told my brother the other day, I said, listen, if they run everything through Cat, like they've been doing the last two games,
exactly, they
will win. But they went away from that. But anyway, yeah, we can't talk about this all night. We got bigger topics and things to discuss, guys. We gotta
wait for the Knicks to beat the Spurs. Honestly, is by wearing them down.
Oh, well,
because if you watched how the Spurs played in the last series, as soon as they got tired, especially Wemby, because he might be able to do a lot, but once he get tired, he plays horrible.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all got to run them boys up and down the court and get them tired so that they are not as active, because obviously y'all changed y'all tactics last night.
Yeah.
Of course. But hey, Miss Janice, last name Harris. Welcome to the All Men Review. Yes, get off sports. Okay. You know what? We're getting off of sports right now, Miss Janice, last name Harris. And you know what, Miss Janice? Because of you, this is your day. This is all men. It's an all men thing today. So you're gonna just see all the men on here. So this is for you, Miss Janice, last name Harris. You got different shades of men that's going to be here. You got old, young, everybody's going to be here. And we're talking about Unfiltered, the man's perspective. We're going to be taking a didactic look into what men go through and keep Bridges involved. Yes, we're going to keep Bridges involved. See, wait a minute. Man, you better hurry up and we have one of our guests actually. I can't. You can't make this stuff up, guys. You just really can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up, guys. You can't make this stuff up. You know, we're talking about practice. No, just kidding. But anyway, like I said, we are here, guys. We got a great show ahead of installed for you guys. It's called Unfiltered, the men's perspective. We're gonna be laughing and joking, but we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna like I said, take a didactic look into certain topics that men really talk about, which I mean, one is really sports. If you really think about it, love it. I love you too. We love you too, Miss Janice, last name Harris. That's right now on the screen you see is Gene Kennard, and you also see Pastor J. Go follow them on all their social media. Let's go get the blue pill. Let me go get the blue pill. Okay. You know what? Speaking of that, I think everybody. Yeah. Speaking of that, we're gonna be right back after these commercials. Now, guys, listen, these commercials are true commercials. They're not fake commercials. They're not fake news. They're not like that dude, Orange Man, that was fake news. And these are real commercials, guys. You can call. We have commercials for everything that you need. So we're going to be right back after these commercials, because coming up will be the dedicated news with Cousin Al. We'll be right back, y'all.
Listen, if we even think you owe us money, you won't know what hit you. We'll put liens on everything you own. Raid your bank accounts, retirement fund, pension. You'll open up your paycheck and cry because we'll already have the money. We'll haul you into federal court and you might even go to jail. Hey, it's our job.
Don't fight the IRS alone. The Tax Doctor is here to help you negotiate your tax bill and reduce your stress. Our experts will fight for you using IRS guidelines to stop any IRS actions like bank levies or wage garnishments. Plus, eliminate penalties and interest and reduce your past tax bill so you pay the IRS less. Help is here to deal with the IRS to reduce your stress. If you owe $10,000 or more in back taxes, do not call the IRS alone. Call a tax doctor now for a tax emergency analysis.
I'd have my mom call the number on the screen. You come see me alone. We'll work it out. Really, we will.
Have your car insurance rates skyrocketed? We can help and do free research and find the best rates and discounts to lower your car insurance. There are tons of ways to lower your car insurance, and we know how to find them. And right now is the best time to find every savings possible to help you lower your payment. It's so easy to switch your insurance to a newer plan with a lower rate with one fast phone call. We shop the top-rated companies for you and get the best rates and discounts, saving you money. Plus, did you know you can bundle your homeowner's insurance with your car and save even more? And that's just one of the many discounts available. Call right now. The call is free, our help is free, the savings and discounts are real and yours. Compare dozens of top car insurance deals and more with one free, no-pressure call.
Call 877-445-4551. That's 877-445-4551. Again, 877-445-4551.
People ask all the time, who the heck is Low Cost Airlines? Well, we're not just one airline. When you're talking to us, you're talking to everyone. We are the discount supermarket for all airline tickets. Plus, we have all the airlines and always have the best prices. American, Delta, United, plus all the specialized international airlines, and a lot more. And we make it easy. We guarantee you'll talk to a live human in 60 seconds. You can have the rates you need and have your trip booked in 5 minutes. Now, how cool is that? And remember, when you're talking to us, it's like talking to every single airline available with one fast phone call. All you need to do is call and find the best prices to fly wherever it is you want to go. So are you ready? Call Low Cost Airlines right now.
Call 802-341-4523. That's 802-341-4523. Don't wait. Call this number right now.
What's up, family? It's your boy, Cousin Al, reminding you to keep it locked right here on the FIYAH Show. I'm coming with your dedicated news, the top 3 news stories of the week, the news you can use. It may come from CNN or the crackhead down the street, but I guarantee you don't want to miss this. Keep your eyes open and your ears clean. You know what I mean?
We go. What's up, world? What's going on? How you doing? Did you miss me? I'm back. It was a couple of quick commercials. Remember, those are live commercials that we're going to be able to call those numbers and support those people. Whatever issues or whatever that you got. If you want to fly somewhere, make sure you call the number and get a flight. I mean, because especially you want a discounted rate on these flights because these gas prices are going. So you want to make sure that you get the best rate on these flights. So go ahead and go over there and call those numbers. But anyway, welcome back, everybody. This is the FIYAH Show, where we bring the heat to the word of the street, and I am your co-host of the day. Well, host of the day. Normally your co-host Lorenzo, and I'm here because we have Unfiltered, the men's perspective, and we got some good questions, and we got some good people in the background. In the FIYAH, in the Woofa Day, in the Poopa Day, whatever they're doing, they back there doing it. But we're going to be bringing them back out because guess what, guys? We have the dedicated news coming up with our Cousin Al. And we got some jokes. Like I said, guys, I'm going to bring my guys back out because I want to have a conversation with them before we watch the dedicated news. So somebody bring Gene back in here. Big Dream.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, my guy?
Hey, chilling, brother.
Okay. I don't know if the fake program director informed you of what's going on today.
Uh-huh.
So that's right there. That's Cousin Al. This is his news. He is the newscaster for the Fire Show. It's called Dedicated News because guess what? It's the news, but sometimes it's in a little bit of a getaway.
Mm.
So we're going to take a didactic look into the news. But before we do that, we're going to bring Pastor Jay back into the studio. Pastor Jay.
Oh,
Jay.
welcome back. I see that you guys there. I was doing a great read right here. It's called Built Different.
Still reading that book, huh? Okay. You know what?
Same book. Men's devotional.
Okay, I'm gonna have to give you another book because you know there's another book that's out. I am not gonna talk about it right now, but there's another book for the.
But it's Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, and
yes,
Built
it is.
Different will do well for you. Build Different.
Yes, it's very different, very, very, very different. And guess what? We got somebody else that just chimed into the studio, and we're gonna bring them in as well, ladies and gentlemen. The man that needs no introduction at all. We just gotta call him Hawk. Bring Hawk
Like
up.
the Atlanta Hawks?
Like the
He plays
Atlanta
for the
Hawks.
Atlanta Hawks?
Yes, we're gonna. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring in Hawk at this present time. Hey, Hawk, how you doing?
What's up, Hawk?
What it do?
What it do? What's happening with you?
You know, just sitting in this office joining. And yes, I was the water boy for the Atlanta Hawks when I had it on 2K22 on PlayStation.
He said that he was the water boy. Okay, you know what? Anyway, I'm not.
Is that a modification? I need to see that new update.
Yeah, it was. You know, I hit you on the back end. Yeah, you know, I got you.
Fire. That's what's up.
All right. Great. Ladies and gentlemen, we also have another young man that's actually in the background. He's a young man that I met recently. And he got a lot of things that we're going to discuss, the things that he actually is going through and doing at his college. So when I say we have from young to old, we got from young to me to old to him. If you caught that,
I think you got that swap.
No, we ain't switching around. I'm just saying, I'm not. He older than I am. As we age backwards.
The math ain't mathing.
The math is mathing, guys. Stop it. It's okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna bring Mr. Kata back up on here. Kata,
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
Good, I'm doing good.
All right, everybody. This is Carter. Say
What's
hi.
up, Mr. Compton?
Hey, how are you doing?
Yes. How old is old on this panel? First of all, you don't need to mind urine. You don't need to know how old is old on this panel. Ooh, I'm loving this show. Thank you, Miss Janice, last name Harris. I'm glad you're loving this show. Like I said, I don't know if our fake program director informed all of you gentlemen that we are about to see the dedicated news. With the dedicated news, our cousin Al is a little bit newsworthy, but he's a little bit ghetto when he's presenting the news. And then once we see it, then we're gonna talk about it for a little bit. Okay? Y'all ready for the news?
Yeah. I'm scared, but let's do it.
He said, "I'm scared, but let's do it." I'm done. Okay. Listen, I'm not scared. I am.
Ooh, it's the Fire Show, hosted by you. Turn up the radio if you feel it. We gon' talk, we gon' laugh and hear music. Whatever you gon' need for your amusement. Home of the lights, telling the world we're tight. Tune in on Tuesday nights, and we gon' get it right. Hot blazing topics that get you rockin'. And with our dedicated news, ain't no stopping.
What's up? It's your boy Cousin Al right here on the FIYAH Show with your dedicated news. The top 3 news stories of the week, according to the FIYAH Nights. The Tiger Nights, y'all be sending me stuff. I love it. I love it. Y'all really be looking out for your news. But some stuff I can't play because it's inappropriate. And some of the stuff, well, all of it really be inappropriate or disgusting or just real special. But let's just look at the top 3 news stories this week. Roll my intro. It's the dedicated news, y'all. I'm singing on key. Ow. All right, so let's jump right into it. Number 3, y'all know it's summertime. People getting flued out, and you know, well, spirit gone. But we got to get past that. We don't mourn as though we have no hope. That's what the Bible says. So we're not gonna let our heart be troubled, because we know that God, if He can raise Lazarus, hey, don't get me to preach. He can bring anyway. So one vlogger, Instagrammer came on, and she was talking about how people are on planes. You know, a lot of people talk about, you know, some people are, you know, too nervous on planes. Some people are fighting on planes. Some people can't get to the plane in time. She said she had a problem that people are going to sleep on the planes as if they have no fear. Let's check out her testimony of praise.
And people who go to sleep on the plane don't care about nothing. I'm convinced you don't care about nothing in your life. You don't care about nothing in your life. You got to sleep on the plane. On the plane just crunk up. They just crunk the plane up and you going to bed. This is a submarine in the sky. It's literally a submarine with wings. We fly through these cities and these clouds, and you got a nerve. Wake up! Get up! Why are you asleep for? We're in the air. We're in the air. We're in the air, and you're asleep. I don't understand how you do that. You going to bed? You going to bed? We're in the air, fly through the city, literally fly through the states, and you got a nerve to go to bed. You don't care about nothing in your life. You don't care about nothing. You don't care about nothing in your life, and that's the problem. That's what's wrong with these people. They don't care about nothing enough. You need to wake up, because we don't know if they take. Honestly, we don't even know if they're taking us the right way. We just up there. GPS don't work, phone don't work. We don't know what these people doing to us. And you sleep. Get up, just in case we supposed to be in Atlanta. They got us all the way over here in Afghanistan. Get up. Go and sleep on that plane. You got to get some care about you.
So I never thought about it. I really never thought about it, because I go to sleep as soon as I get on the plane, put the pillow on my neck, I'm gone. That's it. I'm out of there. But you know, I don't even think last time I saw a plane take off. I don't wait for all that boarding and stuff and all that, all clear, cross check. No. I'm asleep. That's just what I do. But what do y'all do? Do y'all sleep, or do y'all worry the whole time? You know, that's the question, because you know what the Bible say, we fly by faith, not by sight. So we cannot, you know, just be up in the air like worried the whole 4-hour flight. I mean, for the people who can take 4-hour flights without, yeah, for those people who don't have to like stop every 2 or 3 hours because they don't like long flights. Anyway, you know, what y'all feel? Do y'all, you know, feel like, hey, I got a relationship with God, I ain't worried about it? You know, again, fly by faith, not by sight. I know I say walk by faith. I know the word. But what do y'all do? Because I walk by faith. I ain't gonna see nothing no way, because it's gonna be shut down. I cut all the lights off and I want the windows shut. Speaking of walking by faith, number 2, a story came across my desk because a FIYAH night said, you know that man that praise danced in a wheelchair at Katie Vibes? I say, Joe Hall? And they was like, yeah. I seen a video of him online. I say, really? I say, you sure it was him? I said, he probably got, you know, pictures and stuff, but I ain't never seen a video of him in a wheelchair online. They was like, no, he wasn't in his wheelchair yet, but he was trying to do something and fail. And I was like, wait, send me the video footage so I can, you know, analyze it. It wasn't Joe Hawk. If you want to see Joe Hawk, get you a ticket to Katie Vibes later this month. But it was someone who, and if y'all laugh, I promise y'all, Jesus not gonna be happy, and y'all might not make it in. It was someone who was trying to walk by faith and couldn't walk. Let let's just check out the video. And remember, if you laugh, I just don't know what to tell you. I can't get you in off my credit. I can't go with y'all on that. I can't go with y'all. We have to start being mindful of what we post online, and
whoa,
everybody knows, everybody fails or falls or does something. We got funniest home videos, we got things that happen, but when them nubs came up like that, I don't know what to think. I don't know, where was the home health care provider at? So many questions, right? Be careful in that tub. But let me say this, okay? Thank you, Holy Ghost. The Holy Ghost just came across the left side of my face. He said, "But you got two legs, and y'all ain't in that good a shape." Oh, see how he'll convict you when you try to throw a stone, he'll throw a brick. He say, that man ain't a big back, and he can't walk and exercise. Yet you can walk and exercise, and look at you, stomach on your lap. So he say, no. If you want to laugh, look in the mirror. I'm looking at the man. No, that's starting with the man. Whatever he said. Michael Jackson yourself before you try to bother this man who's trying to lift himself up, because what he ain't is a big back. And speaking of big backs, hello, my fellow food connoisseurs. A trend is going around Instagram. It is ghetto. It is.
I don't like
but it's creative. I told you it's a fine line between creative and ghetto, and it's a dotted line, so you can kind of like scoot over, go this way, go that way a little bit. But people are, taking the foods they love and merging them. They're pretty much doing a hybrid of the food, an amalgamation of the creation, and they're putting it together, and they're eating it. And so one lady decided to make a gumbo pizza, and she pretty much showed people how to do it, and people in the comments were like, yes, this is what I've been waiting for my whole entire life. People like me, maybe not so much. I don't even like ice cream with my peach cobbler though, but that's just me. But some people are like, yes, this is the perfect combination. This is what I've been waiting on my whole life. Why can't Big Mama get out the grave and taste this? Like, they are just they ranting and raving about it. Let's check out the recipe so you guys can make it for yourself.
Gumbo pizza is absolutely delicious, and it's going to have you running back to the kitchen for another slice, baby. Let me teach you how to do it. Go ahead and get you some chicken, and I use some thighs and legs. I just took the skin off, and I just seasoned that thing on up. Onion powder, garlic powder, a little bit of Tony's, some 21 seasoning from Trader Joe's, and y'all, I went ahead and seared them things on up. And once I seared them, I removed them from my skillet. I add in my andouille sausage, and I seared them things on up. And baby, I like mine's crispy, so I made sure that was nice and crispy. I add in my Holy Trinity, and I add in some garlic paste, a little bit of water, not a little bit, just a lot of it, y'all. So I'm using this Louisiana Cajun gumbo base, and it was chef's kiss. I will use this again, okay? Y'all, I ain't slaving in the kitchen all day and night, an hour to make some brew. If it's easy, I'ma do it. Listen, go ahead and add all your meat back into there and stir it on up. I add some gumbo filet, and then I go ahead and add my shrimp in, y'all, and I let that boil. So I got my favorite piece of crust, of course, and then I got this Dungeness crab. I went ahead and made a cornstarch slurry to a little bit of this, and I made sure to put it all into that sauce, okay? Because I wanted my sauce to be thick, my base. I add some mozzarella cheese, and y'all, I like mine's real cheesy. Now it's time to add some of that shrimp, crab, sausage, and chicken right on top, baby, with some green onions. Listen, this is going in the oven on 400 until it was nice and just scrum-dilly yum. I topped it with a little bit more of that sauce, baby, and bon appetit. This thing was jumping. Y'all making this?
gumbo juice on the bread to get your family fed. Yeah, that's what she said, but
I don't want nothing to do with it. Everybody make it plain. I don't want nothing to do with it.
that was just a perfect song to put in there. I promise I was not, advertising the artist that I pretty much curated and built from the dust like God did Adam and breathed life into him and pretty much, set the scene for his musical career. And he will be at Katie Vibes too. But that is not at all what I'm trying to promote. It was just a good thing. Anyway, let's get back to the story at hand. That's nasty. I mean, I get it. People I like pizza. And I like seafood. I like gumbo. Love gumbo if it's good. But together, see, my grandmother used to say 2 beautiful things can make a messed up child. So, you don't want to put 2 things that's too amazing together because it'll come out to something that it ain't supposed to be. And I don't know. Big Back Nation, y'all help out. Food connoisseurs from New York. Y'all help out. Help out. What y'all think? What y'all think? I don't know. I don't know about this. It's very creative. I don't think I want gravy roux running down my pizza. Yeah, I don't know. I've seen a lot of things in my life and time. Sung a lot of songs, made some bad rhymes, but I don't want no pizza with no gumbo on it. I just don't. What was that, Psalms 13? I don't want it. I don't want it. So, what y'all think? All right. It's been your boy Cousin Al with your dedicated news. Back to y'all. Oh, wait. I don't know. Did I mention Katie Vibes? Tisha. Did I mention
Tisha?
Katie Vibes? Okay, I did. I just want to. Why did I mention Katie Vibes? It's something going on at Katie Vibes. You didn't have to tell y'all about it. It just escaped my mind that quick. But yeah, it's something going on at Katie Vibes on one of these Sundays. I don't know. Don't ask me. I just work here, so I don't know. But yeah, it's been your boy Cousin Al with your dedicated news, and I want y'all to
Have an amazing day.
Ow. Wow.
Okay. Why he do that? Okay. Oh my God. Yeah. Hey guys, how y'all feeling about Al in the dedicated in the dedicated news?
Do anybody got some anointing oil? Because I need it so I can get into heaven.
Man, mighty.
Oh, mighty God, for real. Carter, what you got to say about the news? I mean, the first one was about the airplane. Her voice took me out.
The most surprising was the nubs, was him falling back. I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably not gonna. Yeah, I need to pray after that one.
We fall down.
Man,
No. Not today. Not today.
Oh my God. The nubs.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. That news was something to stand up to. Okay? I'm gonna stand up to that.
Go ahead.
A standing ovation. That is a standing ovation, boy.
Ooh.
I'm trying to tell you.
Tell him why. Tell him why it's a standing ovation for you.
Boy, let me tell you something. That hit home right there. Okay. Yes, it is a Walmart vest that I got from Amazon that was shipped through Temu.
Stop it. Listen, we're talking about the dedicated news. Okay, so we had the woman that's talking about she ain't want to get in the submarine that was in the air. But her voice.
So I'm gonna just say I'm a person that go to sleep on the plane. As soon as they say,
"Amen," everybody
make sure to put your seatbelts on. My seatbelt already on. And when Spirit was around and they had that humidifier, if you're a singer, come on into the vestibule, and then you got that humidifier that's coming on with the AC, and you just saw the little smoke. I said, "Oh, this is comfortable." and I just wake up. And then if I don't wake up, I'm gonna be singing "If Anybody Asks You."
Where I'm going. Hey, Shabbat. First off,
Oh, I'm done.
I shop like a hundredaire. I'm not a millionaire, baby. I shop like a hundredaire.
I don't even know what to say anymore. Yeah, we fall down. That literally took me out. I'm just saying that literally took me because he fell back,
bro. What?
Stop!
Don't even bring it back.
I'm just that's the part because I didn't see it. I just thought he fell, and then he slowed, and I saw that little thing go like this.
First, it's the fact that he came towards the camera, and then when he fell, I just saw 4 nubs. I was like, I'm done.
Oh my God! It was 4.
He couldn't catch himself.
I saw what? I was just
done. I didn't know it was 4. I just saw.
I just saw nubs.
Okay, I saw nubs.
Take him to the king.
I saw him get baptized.
Ooh, listen,
boy, what? Nub if you buck.
Just stop it. Okay, we're gonna have a great time. We're gonna have a good time.
Oh, he was the man that they talked about in the Bible that got carried and dropped through the roof.
He said, "I can't get there by myself. You are healed."
That's all right. We got you. We got you.
Oh my goodness.
Terry, get my backpack. We got him. Let's go.
But this is the thing. Oh man. Oh
God.
Oh man. Gene in the bottom left is too quiet. What does the covenant standard say about gumbo pizza? We need answers. Somebody's asking Gene. I ain't gonna tell y'all who that is, but come on, Gene, answer that question.
Yeah, no, never. I would never do something like that.
Can a man truly be submitted to God but still lie about liking his wife's cooking? Whoa, we didn't even get to the part yet. Okay,
what just happened?
Shots fired. I could guess who that is.
Well, that's sniper shots right there.
Wow. It was calibrated just for Gene. It was like,
you know what I'm saying?
Big Gene, you want to answer that?
What?
Okay, there you go. Good answer. Okay, well, we're gonna take.
First of all, I don't lie.
Real quick, and I may be of the very select few. I'm trying the pizza. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna try.
First of all, so
I'm scared that it's gonna make you. It's gonna make you just go to the bathroom.
If the Holy Spirit can make you run, I'm willing to try pizza that'll make you run too.
Wow.
But you might not stop running with that.
Wow.
Right.
Neither with the Holy Spirit. You might not stop.
Okay, but this is the thing. Fellas. New York trying that pizza?
No. Not at all.
No.
Not at all.
No, first of all, if she would have did it correctly, she talking about
because that roux looked nasty.
Yeah, hers.
This gumbo seasoning. I'm like,
no, I ain't trying hers. Hers look sickly.
You gotta take
that roux. That roux told you everything.
And then she little splattered it on the. I'm like, what is she doing?
She like raisins in her potato salad.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Fire Show, where we bring the heat to the word on the street. I am the host of the day, normally your co-host Lorenzo. We are here. Can a man truly be submitted to God?
It's the same question.
Same target too. Same question, same target. Got to be.
Okay, you know what? We gonna Gene answer that question.
I didn't see it.
It said that Yilda loves pushing buttons.
That's what I saw.
I see that one.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I saw that.
me and Ms. Yilda has switched positions today. I'm the host of this event, and she is the fake program director that's in the back, and she is pushing those buttons like boom, 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 boom. But we're gonna take. You know what? Leave it right there. Don't move it. Don't move it.
Hey, you know who can't push no buttons?
Look, the wise wife asked the question, Can a man
Numbers,
truly
you
be
buck.
submitted to God, but lie
Nubby Johnson.
about liking his wife's cooking? So, Gene, answer that question. Then we're gonna ask Pastor Jay.
Why I gotta be next? That ain't my wife asking me.
We can't leave Gene by himself.
Well, let me just put out this disclaimer. My wife can cook.
Okay.
She can cook.
But she didn't ask that.
I know, but I had to put out the disclaimer anyway.
He got he smart man.
We don't want to sleep on the couch. Go ahead.
Or out the house.
You know?
In the garden in the back.
Or go hungry, yeah.
Okay.
Or she might make you that gumbo pizza exactly how
we saw it.
Oh then we have to revisit some things if she does
Okay, come on. Answer that question. Can they lie? Can they be submissive?
A lie?
Can they lie?
No, you shouldn't have to lie. You should be able to say, listen, this ain't working. I need you to do better.
Okay. Big Gene said
you said those exact words?
Not to her, because she can cook.
Oh, okay. I was just checking.
But I'm just saying
My wife can cook.
But if she couldn't cook, you would say those words.
Yeah, we have
exactly
to
how you said it.
Exactly.
With your whole chest.
Well, it's situational, brothers.
Okay.
Sometimes the whole chest might come out. Sometimes I might be like, can we go out tonight?
Oh, Pastor Jay, will you tell the truth or will you lie?
Oh, I'm lying. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you no. He made it all sound nice. Oh yeah, girl. You first of all, my wife could cook. I'm gonna let y'all know that right now. My wife could cook. But I'm gonna say it with my whole chest. Hey, baby, I just think you know what I'm saying.
Maybe you had a stressful day, baby. You know.
You know, when you're watching them TikToks, right? When you're watching the you was distracted.
There you go.
Oh my gosh, I'm done. Ms. Yilda said the next show that we're gonna have is Divorce Court with Judge Hatchett. Okay, so we're gonna be out of here. So Hawk, let me ask you if you was married. Go ahead.
My dear darling, I love you very much, but your seasoning and your skill are separated as far as the East is from the West.
Come on, speaketh it. King James Version.
Poetic.
He got King James with it. He said, thy beloved.
Your seasoning and skill. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Wow.
Carter. We know you ain't married, but I'm just saying. The reason why I want to hear this one.
If it was the gumbo that I just saw, where they put everything and more in it,
everything and more.
I would be great. I would be gracious. I would be gracious of the food that was there, so I'd be happy.
You better come on and be grateful for the food that's put in front of you. You better be gracious
of the food that's there, coming from a young man that probably ain't okay. Anyway, his taste buds ain't cooking yet. Anyway, guys, we are here. I'm glad to have you here. I'm glad to have a great panel like you guys. We're here. It's called Unfiltered, and I love that we already started. It's going to be very unfiltered, and it's the men's perspective. So what it is, I'm gonna start off, and I'm gonna ask a question. Okay, you know what? Before I ask the question, I need to go around the room so each one of you can introduce yourselves to my audience. So, Pastor Jay, they know you got a lot to say, and you already introduced yourself. So, I'm going to go over to Big Gene. Introduce yourself, Big Gene.
All right. What's up, brothers? My name is Gene Kennard. I'm the co-founder of the Covenant Standard. And Lorenzo.
No nicknames up in here, bro.
Can that be edited out?
No, we're live.
Oh, we're live. Okay. Lorenzo and I go back a long ways, and I'm trying to bring it back now. But I'm originally from New York. Now I'm in the Atlanta metro area. been here for a few years, but I'm still in New York, and I'm a diehard Knicks fan, diehard Giants fan. And last night, you want to talk about mental health? That messed with my mental health last night.
Mm.
The
Oh, yeah.
Spurs, but we're gonna come back on Wednesday, and we're gonna take care of business. But
All right, cool. Hawk, tell me about you. Tell my audience.
Yes, my name is Hawk. I'm a actor. I'm just kidding. No, my name is Hawk the comedian, as the name says. Yielded and Lorenzo found me at a local Five Guys shucking peanuts. And they said, you know what? You got a peanut head and more people need to see this. And they put me on the stage. And, you know, I'm the adjutant / helper of one Pastor TT. He's my he's my internet pastor. Y'all will find out who that is. He right up there. He right up there. He Lorenzo Rennie.
Rennie.
Okay.
Ronaldo.
But yeah, no, I'm here in Houston, and yeah, I'm holy rolling.
we get to that. Young Carter.
My name is Carter Compton. I'm a UNC Charlotte student and majoring in exercise science in pursuit of physical therapy. The biggest thing I'm proud of is definitely creating this organization on campus called SHIELD. Basically just brothers and sisters coming together and just spreading the faith, basically.
Do SHIELD stand for anything?
It does. Salvation, hope, integrity, eternal life, and discipleship.
Yo, y'all, everybody that have a podcast need to get this gentleman on their podcast. I've been trying all year, but then they got finals and all that stuff, so we wasn't able to do it. But next year, they got a whole group of people down there, young men and women, spreading the good news of the gospel. And he's one of the. Was you the vice president, right?
Yes.
See, I've been doing a whole bunch of stuff that's going on in this world. But all right, so I'm glad everybody introduced themselves. Pastor Jay, you got something to say?
Oh, I didn't see you there. Hey guys, I'm Pastor Jay, and like always, I got something to say. That's it.
Okay. Anyway, let me go to my first. You know what? I'm done with y'all. Let me go to my first question. This is a good question. This is like a good beginning of a question. What's a defining moment in your life that shifted your perspective of what it means to be a man? Should I read that again?
I got it.
Anybody want to answer? Yeah, don't.
I'll go. I'll go. The first defining factor of me being a man is knowing when I first went through a situation where I ended up homeless, and I realized that nobody gonna take care of you like you.
Mm-hmm.
You could and stop having the expectation of people trying to take care of you, because at the end of the day, taking care of you is a 24-hour job. When I got in that predicament of being that I didn't have a place of my own and car and struggling to even buy a cheeseburger, I was sat there and I was like, man, at the end of the day, all you got is you and God.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my defining factor of like, hey, I always gotta stay on top of my grind.
Always okay. All right. Who else? Hawk. You didn't hear the question. I'm sorry.
No.
The question was, what's a defining moment in your life that shifted your perspective on what it means to be a man?
Ooh, when I had my boys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when I got 3 boys that's pretty close, and seeing the different personalities and just seeing them grow up kind of clicked, hearing the stuff that my dad would tell me. So when I had my kids, that's when my definition of being a man definitely changed. And it changed again when I had my daughter. I got 4 kids, y'all. So when I had my sons and then when I had my daughter, that definition changed and fluctuated.
I agree with you, especially because when I had my daughter came first. And being that she came first, you know, I was that over protective dad, and I think I still am. because you know how it is when it comes to the girls. You know, that's daddy's baby girl. So you know, if she called me up, I'm like, "What you need? What you want?"
Yeah.
And then I had my son. I'm like, "Boy, what?"
Exactly.
So it's the difference when it comes to a girl and a boy, but it's still get out of my business anyway. So he still is. Yeah, I'm still a daddy's girl. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, my baby girl, she can get away with anything. Daddy, I need gas in my car, and then we go run it anyway. Big Gino, answer that question for me, guy. Wait, can I answer it? Okay. See, Big Gino, his time when he became, when he realized he was going to become a man, do better. Become a man is when he was on the Delaware Memorial Bridge, and this is my boy, my other best friend, Kurt, was moving to Delaware, and he thought we all left him, and he told one of the dudes, "Yo, tell him to hold up." He got to that bridge, he got out that car, he became the Black Incredible Hulk. And I got out the U-Haul to go and who called? I was in somebody call. I got out the car to walk up. I saw how big he got. He started getting bigger and bigger as he was coming to me. And I was like, no, let me get back in the car. And then he took Kurt, who we trying to figure out where his new apartment was. And they drove off fast. I'm like, well, he's the one that was showing us where to go. Where we going now? So we always lost. But anyway, that's part of what I think. But go ahead, you can tell them what it is.
Man, you've been holding on to that for 30-something years, man.
Yeah, more than 30-something years.
Now that's messing with my mental health right now.
I was in the U-Haul. Okay. All right. Hey, yo, not the bridge. See, they know about the bridge.
They know about my place in the bridge.
They all know about it. I talk about it all the time. But go ahead.
All right. I mean, there's different things, but I think one of the things that started that shift was back when my father got sick. Mm-hmm. My father passed away back in 2002, and there was a shift. Like I went from being the son to now I'm starting to help him out. I'm taking him to doctor's appointments, and I'm helping him walk and all that. And I'm just like, wow, this is a role reversal. But this is part of what it's about. It was my turn to do something for him. And I was the one, I'm the youngest of three. And I was the one that was at home, well, near home. So I became like that guy. And my mother was leaning on me to help out with my father. And that's when I felt like I started becoming more of a man. I was grown, but I really felt like I was really becoming a man because he looked at me and basically passed the baton to me. He said, if something happens to me, you take care of your mother. I said, I got her and I got you too, Pop. But that's when it shifted. I'm like, wow, this is different now. I can't really depend on Pop being there anymore. I got to be there for him for whatever time we got left. So that's when my mind started to shift in that regard.
Wow. Oh, man. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, I remember that. I definitely remember that. But anyway, we're going to move on. Carter. Are you a man yet? Did you graduate?
I think I would say I don't have as much experience at all yet, but I guess one of the things was coming from high school into college was at first I was a know-it-all type of guy. Just kind of, I felt like I knew everything. I kind of just like knew what direction I wanted to go, and as soon as I stepped onto campus, all of that just kind of shifted. And then it kind of like, there's like a humility part of it because I had to rely on God. And I think that like redefined my faith and redefined my relationship with Christ, just because I had no idea what I was doing freshman year and then going on sophomore year and then kind of just figuring everything out. I had to rely on God more. So that definitely was part of it.
Man, I love that, man. Yeah, that's the perspective that we're going in, man. I mean, it's like unfiltered. I just want y'all to just be real with it and bring it out. And the next question I got is what role does forgiveness, both of yourself and others, play in your personal growth? I'm gonna repeat that so y'all can take a didactic understanding. What role does forgiveness, both of yourself and others, play in your personal growth? Anybody answer me? Nobody want to answer? Oh, that's a deep question for y'all, huh? Go ahead, Big G.
I don't know. For me, I think that in order to be able to forgive anybody else, you got to be able to forgive yourself first.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something that I've had to wrestle with because I've been hard on myself for a good number of years. Most of my life I've been hard on myself. But I had to come out of that because listen, none of us are perfect. Mistakes are going to be made, and you got to be able to move on. You got to be able to just say, you know what, I made this mistake. Now I need to build off it. I need to learn from it and just do better next time. And that's the only way that I could grow. Now, in terms of forgiving somebody else, I always try to be forgiving. I may not forget, but I try to forgive folks because they're human too. They can make mistakes as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I just leave it at that.
Oh, okay. All right. And anybody else? Carter?
I gotta think about this one.
All right, I can answer while you're thinking about it then. What role does forgiveness, both of yourself and others, play in your personal growth? What I always believe is that, some things happen in your life, and then you have to actually forgive in order for you to grow. Because what happens is that we hold on to things that we shouldn't even be holding on to. Sometimes people make you mad, make you upset, and then you holding on to that, and then all of a sudden it's like they're going on and doing what they want to do and handling their business, and you sitting there still mad. What are you mad at? What are you upset? And then you're stuck in that position of where you shouldn't be stuck at, and it's like your growth starts to go down instead of going up. So I would say, forgiveness definitely plays a major role in my growth and moving forward. It is.
All right. So I would say for my personal growth, forgiveness first stemmed from when I was reading the scripture. You got to love your neighbor as you love yourself. But the part that got me the most was the second part, as you love yourself. If you don't love yourself, it's kind of hard to show a standard of love to other people.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you can't even show love to yourself, you can't look at yourself in the mirror, you're ashamed of what you've been through. There's all this stuff that you have to deal with mentally with yourself, because it's amazing. I sat and I was just in my house and I said, how many people really just sit in the mirror and look at themselves outside of getting dressed? It's like it's like a shame factor where it comes to a part where you're like, man, I did this, and you can't lie to yourself. There's two people you can't lie to: God and yourself, because you know what you've been through, and you know that God has seen everything you've done. But to get a little grace, shameless plug.
Shameless plug, but go ahead.
You got to learn how to forgive yourself in the factor to grow. Because because you have unforgiveness, you're going to always be so sensitive. There's a lot of people that are sensitive to the fact that when they go through situations, disagreements, they automatically on 10 when it just needs to be a 2, a conversation. Maybe a stern conversation. Like sometimes you have to set your boundaries. But if you're already in an uncomfortable mode with yourself, you automatically have a factor of feeling shame and feeling the fact that everybody is either after you or judging you. And that makes you always on the defense so that you can't fully be in the present moment. So yes, I believe that forgiveness and letting things go is very important for your growth, so that you can be able to see the situation and enjoy the moment. Because a lot of people are on autopilot, and because they're so focused on what happened in yesteryears.
Oh yeah, some people. That's the problem. Some people hold a lot in them, and they keep it stored up and build up. That's what I was saying earlier. Like you have to release it, because some things you hold tight to you, and the person that made you angry, made you mad, you're upset with, are going on living their beautiful life, and you sitting there still holding on to the trauma, because they feel that men don't have trauma. We have trauma too. We just as growing up, when we was growing up as men, oh, come on, man up. You ain't supposed to this. You ain't supposed to that. Man up. Do what you got. We had these things that was taught to us as we was growing up. So can the choir stand? Yes, the choir stand. If you have any questions in the choir stand, y'all can ask the questions. We're gonna bring them over here and we'll answer them for you. And remember, it's unfiltered. So don't be so sensitive when we answer your questions. I'm just saying. Anyway, but like I was saying, we fall down.
Stop it.
But we But listen, we about to take a quick little break because I know the choir stand is about to heat it up because some people like to ask us men a lot of questions. But before we go on a little quick break, I got a question to ask you guys. This is the question I want you to think about. How do you define success when the goals you once had no longer fulfill you? How do you define success when the goals you once had no longer fulfills you? And y'all hold that, and then we're gonna be right back after this quick commercial.
People ask all the time, who the heck is Low Cost Airlines? Well, we're not just one airline. When you're talking to us, you're talking to everyone. We are the discount supermarket for all airline tickets. Plus, we have all the airlines and always have the best prices. American, Delta, United, plus all the specialized international airlines and a lot more. And we make it easy. We guarantee you'll talk to a live human in 60 seconds. You can have the rates you need and have your trip booked in 5 minutes. Now, how cool is that? And remember, when you're talking to us, it's like talking to every single airline available with one fast phone call. All you need to do is call and find the best prices to fly wherever it is you want to go. So are you ready? Call Low Cost Airlines right now.
Call 802-341-4523. That's 802-341-4523. Don't wait. Call this number right now.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. That's 2,000 children every single day. It's a heart-wrenching reality that we can no longer ignore. Find the Children is a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of this incredible mission by donating your unwanted vehicle, running or not. You can help protect our children and bring the missing ones back home safely. You may qualify for a tax deduction for your generous donation, and to make it even easier for you, we provide fast, free pickup with a 24-hour response. Find the Children not only provides crucial resources to help find missing children, but also offers educational materials to teach kids how to recognize and avoid predators. Our recovery programs have a proven track record of reuniting kids with their families, bringing tears of joy and relief to those who have been searching endlessly. It's time to act. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Help us build a world where every child is safe, where every family stays together, and where hope never fades. Pick up the phone and call the number on your screen. Together, we can bring these kids home safely.
Oh, hey there. I didn't see you there. I was reading this great read here at the headquarters of Anointed Radio. Tap in with Anointed Radio. We're streaming on over 20 platforms worldwide, podcast related. We're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and Amazon Music. Wherever you listen, we're there. Follow, subscribe, stay locked in for faith, culture, and real conversations. Anointed Radio Podcast Network, streaming everywhere. Make sure you go follow the podcast. Yeah, go.
Good morning, Houston, Texas. Uncle Luck coming. July 11th, I'm coming, y'all, for the Apollo. The Apollo HTX. Uncle Luck is coming, y'all, at the Anderson Theater on July 11th. Get your tickets. Get your tickets now. We come and cut up, have a good time over there. I'm not going to tell y'all who I am. It's a secret. It's a secret what's about to pop off. But I'm telling you now, July 11th, Anderson Theater, Houston, Texas. I'm coming, Uncle Luck. We're going to be at the Apollo. Get all your artists, all your singers. You tell you can sing. You tell you can dance. You got talent. Sign up for the Apollo. Houston, Texas. Uncle Luck is coming July 11th. I'm telling y'all, get your tickets now. We're going to have a whole funky good time.
Hello. Welcome back to the Fire Show, where we bring the heat to the word on the street. All right, there. That is our favorite artist, Antoine Hilton, singing the theme song of the Fire Show. And guess what? He has a new album out, a new song out called Yes. If you didn't get it, go get it. It is streaming on all platforms. Just type in Antoine Hilton, Yes, with 3 S's, and go pick that song up. There you go. There it is. Antoine Hilton. Yes. He's actually on the Yes tour. So if go to his page and check him out and see what the tour is. But anyway, we about to get back into this conversation because I think I like this conversation. So I'm going to bring all my gentlemen back in so we could actually take a deeper didactic look and feel about what we're talking about. So let's bring all my guys back in. Pastor Jay, come on in. Carter, come back in. Gene, come in. Paul, come back in. Come on now. We all are back in here. How y'all doing?
Good.
Oh, I'm glad. Okay, now I actually before we left here, right? Do y'all remember the question, or do I need to repeat the question?
Repeat it for the people in the back, please.
Oh my goodness, really? How do you define success when the goals you once had no longer fulfill you? Now that's all not talking.
All right, so I would say to answer that question, I would say for me, it's to learn how to pivot and redirect to find what makes me happy.
Redefine what makes you happy. Okay.
In the factor of, especially because a lot of times as a man, you become so goal oriented. And then once you get to seeing like, man, that's not where my mind is, because our minds evolve and mature and change every day. And something that we might have been like, oh, I really want to do that, or I was really excited for that. It might be now, especially with life experiences, especially if you go through any type of health issue, it just might be peace and to be happy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. All right. Fellas, I'm just gonna tell you, I'm gonna say this real quickly, real loud, unfiltered. Drop those questions in the chat. People, drop those questions. If you got any questions for us gentlemen that's here right now, chat, drop those questions. We're gonna answer those questions. Guys, why y'all look so mean today? What's going on? Can y'all smile? Like
serious?
Y'all make
this is serious conversations, Lorenzo.
Still, like y'all
because we fall down.
Y'all look on the
and then we get up.
Oh, okay. All right. We have a question, I believe. It says, most men skip the self-forgiveness part entirely. I'm sorry, I'm just reading it wrong. Most men skip the self-forgiveness part entirely. Ask Gene, how long did that process actually take and how men can get there? Gene, you are just getting asked a lot of... Okay, go ahead, Gene.
I think I'm still working through that. I mean, I'm a lot better than I was. I've given myself a lot more grace in terms of self-forgiveness. It is a process. I mean, it takes time, and it really depends on, I think it varies from man to man, because, everyone has different things from their past that shapes who they are in the present and can pretty much determine what they're going to be or who they're going to be in the future. So I think it's just how you look at yourself. It's just like the pastor was saying, like looking in the mirror, like really peeling back those layers and seeing who you truly are. That's when the process of self-forgiveness can begin, because you have to take an honest assessment of yourself. You really got to look deeply, through the proper lens. And then once you start peeling back those layers, and then you get, and it's not easy. Sometimes You might shed some tears. You might get a little angry. You might get a little frustrated because there's some stuff that sometimes is just pent up. You know, stuff that you've suppressed. You know, and then when you start peeling it back, and then it starts to come out, because it's going to come out one way or another. You know, so at least if you're peeling back yourself, you have some sort of control over what gets out and how much of it gets out, and then you address it, and then you just move from there. So I can't put a specific time frame on it. It's each man. It really is based on each man's own perspective and how deeply he looks at himself.
Can I interject on that a little bit?
Of course you can, because you always got something to say, Pastor Jack.
I do, but this on all seriousness, let's talk about grief, right? Everybody handles grief differently. And this is the reason why most people have to be able to find a time to really reflect, because I think a lot of times we busy ourselves so much that we don't reflect on a lot of things that we have not thought about. That's where the suppression comes from. That's where that pullback comes from. But I could tell you right now, there's somebody that is going through grief that is still grieving, but they're processing and they're still maintaining.
Right.
So that answer of how long it takes, it's based on the person and how the healing process starts. It's like saying, well, I was about to say leg. Let me not say leg. If you have an injury and that injury is and that injury is taking time to heal, you don't know the process of fully when that process of it being truly fully healed, because it might look healed on the outside. Hello, somebody. But it's still weak in some points. Right. And I feel like that's a lot of things that people don't like really talking about when it comes down to their weak points, because they might look like, oh yeah, I don't cry because my grandmama gone no more. But you don't see me in the car when I hear a trigger point and that tear just streamed down my eye because I'm still grieving in a form.
Oh yeah,
so
definitely.
When it comes down to that process of forgiving yourself, it takes a real honest and true moment with yourself, which a lot of time as men, as outside of being a worker, a father, a husband, a community leader, a lot of those personal things get pushed to the back burner because we usually put other people's needs in front of our own.
Oh yeah, definitely. I could agree with that 100%, because so like the thing is like, because like when my grandmother passed away, it took me a long time, and I'm still going through the grief because I'm like, yo, because like you said, some things trigger. I got a poster that I was given from the fire show that ain't even on my wall yet because I can't look at it. You understand what I'm saying? So grief is different. Like you and then it's like, and then you be like, dang, I should have did this different. I should have did that, because we bring a lot of things on ourselves too. You know what I'm saying? So we have to forgive ourselves. That's what says self-forgiveness, because we have to forgive ourselves because we pull a lot of things on ourselves and we harbor it and we just keep it, and we just, instead of just trying to let it go. And it's like you said, it's a process, and it takes sometimes years in order to just let it go. And then once you let it go, then you breathe. Because the first thing people say, and I'm about to, because I said we unfiltered, right? The thing people say, us church people, give it to God. And sometimes that could be the hardest thing that we do. Because we'll give it and we'll take it back. We'll give it, then we'll take it back. We'll give it, then we'll take it back. Because as we're human beings, as we're in our natural habitat, that's where it is. But in the spiritual world, in the spiritual zone, you're gonna give it and leave it there. But you, and you're natural, you feeling it, you bringing it back. Oh. And the thing is, he forgives everything anyway. He forgives you for anything and all your thoughts and all these things. You ask for forgiveness. He forgive you, but then you bring it back on yourself. Then you got to go back again and say, "Oh, forgive me." But yeah, that self forgiveness is a big thing. We have a question. It says, "Who has the greatest responsibility in a relationship? The man to lead, or the woman to follow?" Now that's in a relationship, and I'm gonna go to the youngest one here. Hold on. Go to the youngest one here, because he quiet. Carter.
I'm still growing in my relationship right now, so it's still in the path of growing. But of what I know right now and of reading scripture, I know that dating isn't in scripture, but the only image that we have is marriage. And one of the things is like I think it's both. I think they're both equivalently hard because in marriage, of what I've been told is that a man who leads has to give up his selfish ambitions and give up what he like. It's for both, right? And then the woman has to also do the same. So it's a sacrifice for both, and it's a team. It's a teamwork. So like, um, that's what I know.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Gene.
Oh no, I got thrown. I'm hearing like extra voices. I got thrown.
Yeah, I'm hearing. I don't know what. Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Okay. I think I agree with Carter. I think they both go hand in hand. But I'll say this: a man, in order for him to lead, he's got to, and especially if he's a follower of Christ, he's got to. That's where he starts. That's where he learns how to lead. He's got to follow Christ to become a leader. But to take it from that perspective, in order for a man to lead, he's got to have a vision. And the woman that is going to be his wife or he desires, she's got to be able to see herself in that vision. She's got to be able to see that she can help him achieve that. You know, that's how I see it. So if she doesn't see something, if she doesn't see some leadership qualities in that man, she ain't gonna follow. And if he's trying to take her somewhere that she don't want to go, she ain't following. So I think it starts with the man. He's got to have a vision, and he's got to show that he's got to share the vision, you know, and she's got to be able to say, okay, I see this and I see how you're working towards it. I'm gonna help you get there. I'm gonna follow your lead because you taking us somewhere that we can grow and we can succeed.
Oh, okay. All right. Paul, you want to answer that one? And we're going to bring up another question too.
Yeah, so I would say it's more important for the man to lead. And it's not to discredit the woman as a follower, but I mean, you got two different types of leaders. You got leaders that's produced and leaders that's placed, right? So if you're just a leader that's placed, your leadership is just going to be based on self. And like Gene said, you got to follow the right person. So if you following the latest fads or something that's constantly changing, your leadership ain't going to be worth nothing. But if you following God, that now my leadership has been produced through following God, being in his word, knowing what true leadership looks like, then yeah, it's going to be more structure in that. Leadership doesn't have chaos. And that's where chaos comes with lack of leadership. So it's biblical, even from the beginning, right? You know, Adam wasn't a leader, which is why Eve did what she did. If he would have led correctly when he had the orders, we wouldn't be here.
Ooh, you about to go touch on something right there. You are so absolutely correct because Adam got the charge, but he allowed Eve to. Anyway, let's go to the next question. Many women today are financially, emotionally, and professionally independent. How should a man approach a woman who genuinely doesn't need him? Go up. Woo, hold up. Who's on it? Wow. Two hands up. Ooh. Y'all battle. Pastor J or Hawk. Which one? Who want to go
There was
first?
darkness before there was light, so I go first.
Oh. Go ahead, Hawk.
No, seriously.
Well said.
On a serious note, like, this is a great question because this is something that I would tell the teens when I was over that ministry at church, and something that I tell people. That question is based on the idea that you think that you're superior to me. And at the end of the day, nobody needs anybody. So if a woman is like, oh, well, I got this, I don't need a man. I don't need you either. I don't need you, but I have use for you. if I want to be reproductive, I have a use for you. But just for me to be happy, for me to be at peace, for me to be satisfied in life, I don't need you for that. So he needs to approach a woman with the mindset that give her a clear understanding. I don't need you, but let me be very clear. I want you. So if I'm letting you know that I want you, understand my actions are going to follow.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm coming to you like I need you, when that need changes, so will my actions.
Ooh. Mm.
That's
Jeez.
my answer.
Sheesh.
Ooh,
All right, so
I said unfiltered. Go ahead, Pastor Jay.
so like I would tell my daughter,
Hold on. If Antoine Hilton said this, if she don't need you, then she don't need you. Need him. No,
that's
hold
not
on.
what.
If she don't need him, then she don't need him. Oh, sheesh. He said it twice. I was right.
Well, the thing I would say is two things. Like what I would tell my own daughter about companionship, because this is what it's about. Companionship is a factor of that you want somebody, but you don't need nobody. Like my grandma used to say, the only person you need is Jesus. You want to be with somebody, but you don't need to be with somebody, because if you have to need to be with somebody, that means you have conditional love. That means that as long as that condition is met, you are loving this person. So most of the time when I hear this question, it's about finances, it's about structure, it's about even just thinking something for someone else. When a lot of times those all go unmet because things change every day. Life be lifing, and things are not always going to be the same. But the thing that doesn't change is if somebody has love for you, they're going to be with you in all phases of life. But if it's a condition, then that person that is not meeting that condition, then now all of a sudden this person ain't never been nothing. Now all of a sudden all these bad flaws, this male or female, but most of the time we hear from about us men folk that, because we cannot provide because something happened, or because the mental is different. It's always a condition in that, instead of unconditioned love, where it's like, I know you're going through this, but I'm here. Because most of the time it doesn't take a person. Give you a perfect example when it comes to this finance thing that we always see on social media, internet, and everywhere else. A man will go find a job some way or another. So it's not about providing. It's more about having a support system and having somebody there for them that most men will give every penny up to have. That's what it means by "can you be my peace?" Because that cliche is gone, but a lot of people don't even really know what that means.
That is so true. Yeah. Anybody else?
I just want to tag on and come circle back. I mean, like the preacher said, can I go deeper? No, but
yeah.
So here's the thing, right? Like I'm a divorced person. I've been married and I've been divorced. And the biggest thing that I learned, the reason why my divorces happened is, like you said, I felt like what I needed from you, I wasn't getting. And it wasn't the fact that I wanted to make things work. I just wanted what I thought I needed. And most people will catch that later. But that's the thing. I wanted what I thought I needed instead of just wanting to be with that person. That person was just there based on what I felt I needed at the time. It was like, oh, we got married. Okay, I need you in my life. Okay, now I got you in my life. What do I do with it? And that's the problem a lot of people fail at, is because they think I need this, but then they don't know what to do when they get what they thought they needed. So sometimes you got to figure out if your needs are really a needs, and if they are, do you have the capacity to handle that need?
And to be honest with yourself about what that need really is, because I'll give you a perfect example. Most people that have issues when it comes down to the male type is because they say one thing: intimacy is gone or finances are messed up, right?
Yep.
But when it comes to intimacy, I guess you could say I'll say two things right now. I'll leave that one alone. So when it comes down to intimacy, is it really intimacy of having intercourse, because that's where most people go down to, or is it intimacy of just being able to have somebody give you a hug, tell you it's okay? There's different things that's not spoke upon, because when they think, oh, I'm just not getting no intimacy, what form of intimacy are you wanting? Because yes, there is the part that you're supposed to make your marriage duties happen, but when it comes down to it, if you just feel like that's all you get, and then you can't even get a hug, you can't get a good hello, a nice big a back massage, then you start feeling like you're deprived of intimacy. And then when it comes down to finances, if you're working on two different teams in one house, it's always going to have some issues, because if one person is paying a bill and the other person is spending on whatever, you always gonna have some type of conflict.
True that. And let me
you got to be honest about it.
Yeah, let me throw something let me throw something at that right there. Let me see. AH said if she feels she doesn't need him, then she don't need to be with that particular person, because after the honeymoon phase, all the negative things will start to illuminate. That's what he said. note the around need. Okay, listen. The thing about this is that sometimes what we do as men, I'm gonna be blatant with us because this is what we're here to talk about. What we do is we promise the world, right? Some of us promise the world, we out here, we doing this, we doing that. We already doing trips, we doing these things, we buying bags, we doing this. And then when you get married and the things start happening and the bills start piling up and you're unable to do those things, that person starts to look at you differently. So what happens is that then they say, oh, well, you're not providing like you used to. What you mean? You have a roof over your head, clothes on your back, food on your table, car to drive, gas in your car, everything. All of these different things, but because you're not going out and buying the Fendi bag, Louis Vuitton bags, and all these different things, and going on all of these elaborate trips that you were doing because you was courting her, so she looked at you in a different light. You looked at you in a different light and said, "Okay, I like what I see." But then when she took a didactic look into the deeper of the abyss of what actually happens, because things change. Like Sinbad said in his comedy skit, when she got married and he married that man did a whole bunch, and all of a sudden she said, things got to change around here. Gene, go ahead. You had your hand.
Yeah. Basically, to me, what you're talking about, and actually, I did a live not too long ago, with the covenant standard, and that was one of the things that I talked about: a covenant mindset versus a contract mindset. And to me, a contract mindset means that there's conditions. Like if something is out of place or something stops, then all of a sudden there's an exit clause. There's a reason to get out. But if it's a covenant mindset, when you get together, even when things get challenging, even when things get difficult, oh my God, into my that's so funny. But when things get challenging, you stick around anyway because you have a commitment. And for a covenant mindset, you got to have commitment, discipline, responsibility. With a contractual mindset, it's just about, hey,
transaction.
I'm not getting that. What I got.
What can you do for me? It's transactional.
It's transactional.
Intimacy is a deep connection that allows two people to feel seen, known, understood, and safe with one another. Emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and physically. That's Miss Yildiz in the back said.
That's true. And I mean, another thing when it comes to me with need, right? A need is just based on my feelings. And like I tell people a lot of times, feelings ain't facts. You can feel
ain't that the truth?
But your feelings don't mean that it's factual. And the biggest thing, when I was younger, I felt I needed a PlayStation. I needed an Xbox. And then I got it. Like I just saw one person comment, you got it, now what? I needed it. And then when I got bored with it, it collected dust. But But when I told myself I wanted to go to the military, that was an actual desire that was in my heart. My need is just based on my feelings and what I see that attracts me. When I want something, like I tell people, when I want something, I don't care heaven, hell, earth, you ain't getting me off of what I want until I get what I want.
Mm-hmm.
And if I just need it, it'll collect dust. If I want it, I'm gonna be determined.
Yes, and sometimes what happens is like we see something that we want, and it's like sometimes those men, I said that we're going to be unfiltered. Sometimes as men, we see something we want, we get it, then once we get it, then we like, I don't want no more. Let's be honest. How many people that we done did that to before we got spiritual?
But it's not even with the spiritual, because there's some people that are spiritual that they still have impulse issues.
Hey.
You said unfiltered.
Unfiltered.
There's people, because there's a reason why there's still people that go to church and be drinking. There's still a reason why people be going to church and be smoking weed, and there's still a reason why people be gambling because of impulse. They want that rush and that feeling now, but they're trying to fill a void for something that they have not dealt with.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason why most of these habits and things come up, is because they're trying to fill a void of something that they either choose not to deal with, or they like, man, I'm not going to go there right now.
That is so true. Come on,
because I like what Deacon Hawk said.
Oh Lord.
Hey, when he said, once you get it, then it's done, because it was just a form to distract you at that moment.
Come on.
Because a lot of times most men don't really talk about what they really need to talk about. You'll get that in the car because it's surface level. I mean, most men, I've talked about this in my book. You can get it on Amazon.
Built different.
But but I talked about this a lot of times too. We talk about surface things a lot of times and you could tell the difference of a man coming home and a woman coming home. A woman come home, she'd be like, yeah, Johnny, he broke the stove. And then when the stove broke, and then he went to the 3rd floor and then went to the 5th floor. And then how was your day? It was cool. Why? Why is that? Because most men have had some form of mistrust when it came down to their emotions, where they express themselves in a vulnerable moment, and they try to express, and you either disregarded it. And the biggest disregard most men have suffered through is, well, man up, get over it.
Yep.
You just shut down every future conversation until that person could either forgive you or get to a point of getting their mind right to say, all right, maybe that was just a moment. If a person is really in a form of trauma or mental problems, they really gonna hold that against you.
Ooh, okay. Let me say this. My mama said, this is my mama, y'all. She said, don't game to win and then drop the ball. Be realistic in the beginning. And
so be straight up.
Be straight up. And the thing is, come on now, when we was growing up, let's just be honest. I'm just gonna just put it out there. When we were growing up, we were young, we were lying. We lied. I know I did. I lied a few times. No, I ain't dating her. We ain't together. We ain't this. Just because what? We trying to holler at this other one, trying to get this other one, or trying to get this other one. But then I start to learn, be truthful. Let them know what it is and up front. And then it's a decision that they have to make. And that's the thing I learned about women. When you take their choices away from them,
they can't stand that part.
That's when it becomes a problem. That's when it becomes a problem, because you took the choices away. And you should never take the choices away. So I'm just saying, like, and most of them now, when you tell them, they're like, thank you for telling me. Now I know what I want to do.
Or what I'm dealing with.
And what I'm dealing with, who I'm dealing with, and that's it. So we could date or we could not date. We could go out and have a movie night or something or not. We could Netflix and chill or not. I mean, now I know what I'm dealing with, who I'm dealing with, and that's what I want, the truth. Because
Or we can
sometimes
Tubi and talk,
you can't handle the truth.
He said to be and talk. I'm
Tubi
done. Make sure you go watch Her Last Patient featuring Pastor J.
Oh, you know what? You and these shameless plugs today, buddy. Okay. It was
I think brother Carter should. What do you think, brother Carter? Because he's the youngest person on here, and
look.
I want to see what he say.
Look, Carter, you're quiet. Is it because uncles are listening?
I'm just listening because this is really good. Like, you guys have a lot of experience, so it's really insightful. But I think definitely in my generation right now, it's people have a whole lot of freedom, especially like just 21, 20. You get from wherever you came from or where you go when you go to college or whatnot. You're open to a lot of freedom and not seeing consequence of your choices. So then you end up being with someone and then wanting to go talk to somebody else just because you can. And I think there's a huge problem with that just because it's open in the air. And a lot of people are not taking relationships serious at all. So like there's a big mistrust in men right now, and especially in our generation. I feel like just because they're not manning up enough to be with one person and keep it just like that. And just because there's a whole bunch of just freedom that they have, especially in college, it's a bunch of teenage guys who come in and do whatever they want just because they can. And the consequence shows up later on. You just don't see it right then and there. It shows up later on, and people, I don't think we just realize that until it happens. So
you're absolutely correct, because what it is, I just had a conversation with a young man, and the biggest thing that he said that's out there in this world right now, especially for the younger generation, you guys, is this poly thing now. Everybody's trying to do this poly thing. But poly, I don't know the whole.
Why y'all saying that like that's something brand new?
No,
It's
but
not.
no. The thing about
Poly's
it,
been
it's
around
not
as long
brand
as
new,
Poly did.
But this guy is not brand new. But what it is that the younger generation is like they're trying to polyamorous or whatever they call it. I don't know if I got the word right, but they trying to be with everybody and each and everybody. And I said I feel bad for. He said, yeah, man. He said, and then he said it's mostly the women that's out there, the young women that's like, nah, I don't want to just be with this one person. I want to be with you, and you.
Because they're greedy.
It's
because they're trying to feel something that they think that they could get from having all of these interactions. And I think a lot of times, until we really be real with ourselves of why we keep doing these things, we just gonna keep running through those same cycles over and over again.
Okay, we gonna see. Y'all see the ticker tape is saying I don't like my generation. Did he just call us old? Or y'all old?
He did.
Yeah, he did.
Don't
do it. Reconsider. Read some literature
on the subject. You sure?
Younger dating culture sucks. What advice would the OGs give him? Let me get. Shall I give him some advice?
Yeah, uncle, go ahead.
What advice should we give Carter? Let me get to that college campus and talk to them young men. I'm setting that up for you, so don't worry.
You got
about
the greatest beard. Go ahead, Lorenzo.
Because you got that Santa Claus beard. Go ahead. That's wisdom from Aaron's beard.
So, listen,
stress.
I'm gonna just be straight, real, and honest with you, Carter. You got a good girl. Stay with her. That's all I'm gonna say.
Got you noted.
Wow.
Exactly.
That was enlightening.
Oh yeah,
super.
Very much so.
I'm motivated.
Oh, y'all don't understand. Yeah. Oh, let me explain. Carter is gonna be my nephew because he's dating my niece.
Hey Carter, you know what? You should get yourself Built Different by Pastor Jalen Calhoun.
Man, I'm glad you. I didn't see you guys over there. Let me go ahead and tell you about Built Different 52-week men devotional on Amazon. Get it today for $20.
Anyway, okay, we're gonna take this. We're gonna take.
Hold on, how you gonna take the OG?
Hold on, man. Yeah, you gonna cut it up.
We didn't get. We OGs too.
Yeah, I'm bald headed like you, bro.
Man, I got a few grays in there. It's just it's hitting.
Okay. The next gray person is Gene. Let's Gene go.
Mean Gene.
Go ahead, Gene. Give this young man some wisdom.
To young brother Carter, is that who we talking to? I'm talking to brother Carter.
Yes,
Yeah.
you are.
Okay, well, being that you're with Lorenzo's niece, that's like my niece. So
She got a lot of uncles, bro.
she got uncles she don't even know. No, but in all seriousness, I'm just meeting you, but you seem like a well thought out young man, an intelligent young man who thinks for himself and does not allow other people to manipulate his thoughts or cause him to act outside of himself. So I just want to say that continuing in that vein and always have a vision. Make sure you have a vision and make sure you take the necessary steps to reach that vision, but make sure that she can be a part of that vision, that she can see herself in that vision. And y'all keep communicating, stay in constant communication, and don't suppress your feelings. Like if there's something that's bothering you, share that with her. She might even be able to help you navigate through it. But the worst thing you can do is just keep everything to yourself, because it's going to come out, and it may come out physically, and I'm not saying you're going to hit her, but I'm saying you might get some sort of ailments because you're holding on to something that you should have released. So I'm just saying, just always be in communication with her. Whatever you did to start the relationship, continue to do it. Continue to court her. Not just date her, but court her. Even when you're married, court her. Just keep doing those types of things, and you will succeed, and your marriage will be wonderful. You're going to have challenges. Life ain't fair. But if y'all have that foundation already built up and y'all keep building on that, you'll be able to withstand. It's just like a house on the sand. It's going to fall apart when the storms come. But when the house is on rock, when the storms come, it'll still stand. And that's what I want for you.
Thank you.
All right, Hawk, go ahead.
Man, look, I've been married multiple times, and this is the best advice that I think I can give you. Fix your face, Black Santa. But look, no, seriously, man. don't get bored with the basics, right? Like, don't get bored with the basics, and continue to say yes and be excited about the expectations of good things, right? Because, man, a relationship with a good woman is a great thing. Like, that's the best thing in life. I can honestly tell you from my experience. Uncle talking for real. I just tell you, being in them streets ain't it, dog. It ain't. We unfiltered. Them streets, it ain't nothing but tomfoolery. I'll say it like that. But don't
especially
get
after y'all had that rodeo in Houston.
Especially after that, it's just bad gumbo and bad dressed women, right? So yeah, bro, don't get bored with the basics, man, because no matter what, I'll put it like this, no matter what ice cream you got, it still got the basic flavor of vanilla in it. So the basics is going to get you whatever you need, and you just go from there.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay. All right. Okay. Listen, guys, we
do
got
that,
to get to this segment called I Don't Like, because I know you got a couple of I Don't Likes. And if our program director in the back would just play the theme music for I Don't Like, it's going to tell you exactly what it is. Come on.
Ever sit and think, I don't like it? This is an opportunity for you to share on this segment of I Don't Like It.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
All right, this is the part, as we call it, is the testimony period. When you have the time to testify like you do in church. If you go to church, somebody stand up and say, thank God for being here. But this is an opportune time for you to express the things that you don't like. But the only thing is you have to say, I don't like. It's right there, IONLIKE. I don't like, and then to tell me what it is that you don't like. So who has an I don't like? I don't like that cousin Al put Thumbelinas up on the screen for the dedicated news. I don't like how y'all turned this into Chin Carter.
Rich what? Rich men.
No,
what is your greatest fear?
Okay, Carter, you feel good with all the information that's given. And the reason why I always bring a young man in here because I need the perspective of everybody. And that's why I brought you in here today, because I was like, we want it from the young ones to the older ones. We need a perspective on every level. So I wanted to bring you in as one of the young cats, and also to get us to your campus, UNC Charlotte, next year. But anyway, I'm just saying, I'm just throwing it out there.
Shameless plug.
Shameless.
Fire show coming to UNC next year. That's all. I don't like that. Oh Lord, here we go. Okay, Kayla. That's my niece, y'all.
Hey, look at that guy in that profile picture. Hey, he looks familiar.
Right.
Super. Trying to tell you. She said, I don't like when my stepdad tries to jump my boyfriend. Wow.
Oh, I know who her stepdad is, obviously, because we saw the loss.
We got another I don't like. I don't like how Gene forgot what's gonna bring him back.
That's a little inside joke.
Yeah.
He did forget.
Inside jokes. Anyway, listen. Anybody got any I don't likes before I just start randomly just going on my I don't likes? Go ahead, Big Gene.
I don't like how I forgot to say I love Yielded, and I wish she was here.
Shameless plug.
I don't like how you did that shameless plug.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
Listen, I'm new, man. I want to come back.
How much you paid you to say that?
No, nothing. Just a promise to come back.
She told him if he didn't say that, she was gonna force gumbo pizza down his throat.
Yeah, I don't blame him. That's a serious threat.
Yeah, I would have did it too, brother.
Right. Come on, Mr. Kata. You got an I don't like?
I don't like how you stole the spotlight from Yielded.
Really?
Ooh. He said he talking about mamas. Oh,
listen. First of all, I didn't steal the spotlight from Miss Yielded. Miss Yielded actually graciously said, "I need to have me a all men's panel," and she was gonna graciously bow out. And
wow.
She's a fake program director today, so it is what it is. But yeah, so I don't like that y'all. Wait a minute, how y'all? First of all, I don't like seeing all these men on the screen. Why?
Then close your eyes.
Sheesh. I don't like.
No one told you to watch. Gosh,
listen,
I feel so attacked.
Tune in next week when Miss Yielded will be back, and
Did she call us ugly on the low?
She did.
Did she say? She was like, "I'm tired of these ugly black folk all on my screen."
Sean Lee, we are built different. Also in the book.
So about jumping them in. All right, come on, guys. If you got any I don't likes over there, let me know. And over there in the quiet stand, I don't like these men ain't fine. Who said we ain't fine? Miss
Wait
Yielded?
a minute. I'm fine to people
Now
that like me.
She about to get it now.
Don't worry about that.
Mm-hmm. Look, I love seeing you all men. Thank you, Sean Lee.
I don't like how I can't get Nubs and that lady's voice out my head.
Thank you.
Oh.
I don't like how you're playing with those buttons. She is going in. Anyway, I don't I don't like. Come on, I don't like. Now, Big G.
Yeah.
I like men's. Oh gosh.
With 3 S's.
You gotta understand what I'm saying. This right here. Did I mention I like pushing buttons? Stop pushing the buttons. Anyway, Gene, you may understand what I'm saying right here. Pastor Jay, you might understand it as well. I don't like men that walk around with beards and a full face of makeup. Wait, somebody just. I ain't finished. Why y'all
There's
go?
more?
No, you done. No, you done. You're done.
Where you go?
You're done.
And they walk around with a BBL.
So basically, you're being prejudiced towards Magic Johnson's son. Okay, got it.
Right. And Saucy Santana and all those other people. Big Frida, you can't go to New Orleans now. Look at now you banned from New Orleans.
Listen,
because they gonna be looking for you at New Orleans talking about, oh, you don't like it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, they're gonna be like, say what you said.
What you don't like again?
Hey, Pastor, they gonna say with their full chest?
They gonna say with their full. Say what you said.
What you say you don't like?
Canceled out of New Orleans.
Oh man, I don't like that. Some of these pastors out here promoting massages.
Check, please. Check, please. Yes, you got my check table for.
I don't like it. They promote massages on men. I don't like it.
Bill Different has no views of what Lorenzo was saying, but you can go get Bill Different 52-week men's devotional. Amazon.
Hold on. And they out here with a silk press.
Go. Good one, sis.
Oh man, Big G, talk about
Yes,
it.
sir.
Talk about it. The covenant standard, Eugene Kennard, building strong marriage, and the playbook for men. Subscribe at YouTube.
Yep. At YouTube, Substack, TikTok, Facebook, IG. We're all over the place. The covenant standard, it's oh, am I still talking?
You still talking? Go ahead.
You are. They just can't see you. We can hear you though.
All right, no problem. But the covenant standard is something that I founded, and I too was married previously. This is my second marriage, and I can honestly say that I'm happily married. And you know, all the experiences that I went through the first time up until this time, you know, I've learned from it, and I just put it into the covenant standard. And what I like to say is, my faith is the foundation for it, but sports is the illustration of what I'm talking about today. And it's just giving men a safe space to just be men and be able to share our frustrations, our difficulties, our challenges, and also just trying to make sure that men whoever desires to get married, just understand what it takes, what it means to be a husband, and what it means to be, you know, a leader in a relationship. That's really what it's about. And it's, you know, it's something that I just started, and check it out, subscribe.
You will learn how to say that you love your wife's cooking.
Since they won't let me do my job and be the program director and they pushing buttons, I'm gonna come in here.
Maybe it's just me. I can't hear her. I just see her popped up, and I can't hear nothing she said.
Anyway, I don't know why.
I can hear her.
Stop pushing buttons. Buttons, that's me, not you.
Oh, you want to be the puppet master.
So you had to come on the show.
Yes, because y'all won't stop. That's my job.
But you know what?
Oh.
That's why they call them fake program directors. I tell you,
I saw a lot of light skin attitude right there.
A lot of light skin attitude. She just
wait a minute.
She just want to be seen, y'all. That's Miss Yilda. She be
talk
back
about
here
us
next week,
light-skinned people.
Light skinned people got to stick together. So
until y'all get right by my mama, I'm just let y'all.
You right, my bad. I'm sorry.
Anyway, guys,
two-toned.
You know what? Anyway,
I'm burnt,
guys,
so
I'm glad.
I'm burnt.
Do we have anybody else that have anything else?
Hawk, you seasoned, Hawk.
You right. I'm Cajun. Not that.
Wow.
Wow.
That's wow.
That's the wrap up. That's
the
what's
face
gonna
you
be.
make when
That's
you
what
saw
you're
them
gonna. That's
nubs
the face.
fall.
No, that's the face you're gonna see at the Houston Apollo coming up this July. If you
HTX.
ain't doing right.
We have guys. We have Houston. Houston Apollo HCX is Houston. Get ready. It's going to be July 11th, 2026. Showtime is going to be 7 p.m. sharp, not CP time.
On the dive.
It's going
That
to
means 6:30 to 6:45 CP time, ladies and gentlemen.
exactly. So be there and be on time. Get your tickets if you haven't got your tickets. We got Apollo Kids. We got a lot of special things that's going to be happening at the Apollo ACX, and it's a live band by Benji. We got Uncle Luck in the building, and the host of that evening will be Miss Yielded, bringing the fire. Yes.
And if you need an airline ticket, make sure you check out cheapairlines.com. The commercial you saw previously. So make sure that you go to cheapairlines.com.
And fall asleep.
And go to sleep. And hope when you get to Houston, they don't sell gumbo pizza.
They ain't gonna sell
because you'll fall into the tub.
Actually, there is a place that sells gumbo pizza.
I don't trust gumbo in Houston no more ever since they closed down the plant. When y'all got a chemical plant for gumbo, that's different for me.
That's why that dude had them nubs.
You know what? Okay, and we have the GSMA, which is going to be hosted by Miss Yielded, August 21st, 2020.
Come on, Yielded with the picture.
Come on.
It's going to be at the Greater Church, the Greater Grace Church, which is 1945 Center Point Parkway in Birmingham, Alabama. So if you didn't get tickets, get your tickets. She's going to be, this is a second year hosting, co-hosting with Sir Edric Drake will be in the building from the Bobby Jones.
From Bobby Jones.
Get your tickets. And also Ms. Yielded on the 22nd, she got to fly all the way back to Houston because she is going to be Self-Sabotage, a stage play. And she is going to be Rose, who is one of the main characters in the play.
Come on, Rose.
See her.
Come off the boat, Rose.
And then July 18th, we have the Fire Show. It's our 5th year anniversary. It's our 5th year celebration. It's going to be at the Mass Theater in Houston, Texas. That's July 18th. Get your tickets today.
I like that picture. But where did y'all get the Temptation jackets at?
Anyway, and then we have Miss Yielded will be hosting with Mr. 936, the 4th annual hair show, which is going to be in Lufkin. So it's going to be in Lufkin, Texas, and that is just before Nacogdoches, and it's going to be the Hands at Work Presents. Yes, get your tickets for that as well. It's going to be 28th. And if you didn't see that,
Boy Shop
is on tour, and he's going to be in Houston on July 11th and the 12th. The 12th, he's going to be at Katie Vibes. The 11th, he will be at the Apollo HTX at the Anderson Theater, 13,334 Wallaceville Road, Houston, Texas. And on the 14th of June, which is coming up, she's going to be at a day party, which is going to be the Abundance of Love. Their song, God Chose Me. Miss Yielded will be hosting that event, and the time is from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. at the Orleans Bar and Grill. Go ahead. And Save the Silly Comedy Cruise is November 5th to November 9th, 2026. Get your butt on the boat, as I say. Just text cruise to 832-598-4679. Save the Silly Cruise. We kind of running out, y'all. So if y'all ain't get it by now, I don't know. Hurry up before we down to the last couple of rooms. We'll let you know. You may have to just be on the side of the boat. And that low cash management. We got some things coming up that we're going to announce next week. We just signed a big deal with somebody, and we're going to announce that next week. And yeah, I still.
That's Gilda's dog named Papachulo. She got it for her birthday last year. That's Papachulo.
Okay, I'm done.
I love that dog.
I'm done.
Y'all got more church announcements than a AME Methodist church in here.
I'm mad the dog got a better lineup than I ever had.
Man, I was looking at how they faded on the side and how the dark with the light. That was
it's
crazy.
Like so crispy.
Anyway,
right? Papachulo go crazy.
Do anybody got anything else to say? Because we are definitely 10 minutes above our time, past our time, even though I got the CEO on the building. But
exceedingly abundantly and above.
Yeah.
And above.
And above.
Anybody got June
21st,
you know.
Anything else to say?
June 21st, Katie Vibes. Come see me holy rolling. That's it. Shameless plug.
Oh, hey, it's all good. Is that David Allen Greer? Ooh.
Wow.
Oh,
David Allen Greer.
Really? That's
who David Allen Greer?
Wow.
Because he said, I got a feeling everything gonna be all right. I
Stop
got
it.
a feeling.
Stop it. We gotta go.
Because I got a feeling that you should go check on Amazon. Build Different. 52-week men's devotional on Amazon. And if you have a Kindle, go ahead and get a Kindle, an Amazon ebook.
Anyway,
Build Different.
Okay.
People are struggling in these streets. Gas is $7 in Vegas.
Or in the bathtub, they're struggling.
Carter, you got any last words?
I actually I have one more question, Pastor Jalen. Can you remind me of what that book was just one more time? And then...
Yes, sir. It's Pastor Jalen. Amen. Praise God. Let's come together and raise our hands. Hallelujah. I know Jalen Bronson is in the finals. Hello, hallelujah, somebody. But if you want Pastor Jalen, you're going to have to add an O on there and go on Amazon and check out Build Different. Hey, shalabashadashay. And you're going to find Build Different, 52-week men's devotional. And it don't got that much. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Everybody.
I got mine. Y'all got to go get yours. Anyway, it's been a pleasure, gentlemen. I appreciate each and every one of you for the Reverend Lonnie Love. Exactly. I appreciate each and every one of you for doing this. We're going to do this again. If anybody wants us to do this again, let us know in the comment field. If y'all want me to bring these gentlemen back, we can have another men's perspective, unfiltered. We was lightly threading today, but the next time we're going to let it all hang out. Pause. So, see what I mean? This is what I mean right here. See? Y'all see this, right? Y'all see this, right? You see the comment? She talking about no. I tell you. Anyway, guys, thank you for coming. And we're going to say, everybody, same fire next week. Same fire time next week. And we're the Fire Show. We bring the heat to the world in the street. And I'm out. This has been a beautiful show. And y'all have a good night. Later.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye now. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Y'all be good now, yep. Goodbye.
See y'all later.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Ooh, it's the Fire Show, hosted by Gildan. Turn up the radio if you feel it. We gon' talk, we gon' laugh and hear music. Whatever you gon' need for your amusement. Home of the likes, telling the world we're tight. Tune in on Tuesday nights.